And welcome back to the Hot Lap. You are going to share with us the trailer and the trailer reaction to the F1 film coming in summer 2025, starring none other than a Mr. Brad Pitt. So let's have a look at the trailer. I'm going to have to mute it about a third of the way in because it does have Queen. We will very much rock you. But let's have a look, shall we?
Okay. Red Bull, Ferrari, Mercedes, Aston, now McLaren, all have a speed on the straights. Our shot is battling in the turns. We need to build our car for combat.
How am I supposed to make that safe?
Who said anything about safe?
Okay, and that's pretty much when it kicks into the We Will Rock You. As you can see there, the Pitts there. I do believe that guy is, I think he's going to be his teammate. They're racing for Apex at Grand Prix. And that could be one of the team bosses. There he is on the Silverstone track. You've got a mixture here of Silverstone, I think Monza, Hungary. They've got, I mean, that's Maggots, Baggets, and Chapel. That's on the Silverstone grid. Oh, that definitely is Monza there. That's Hungary you've just seen. Again, that's down. That's at Silverstone. It's not looking bad, is it? That's at Eau Rouge in Spa. So, and that, wow, that's quite frightening, isn't it? So there's Gunther Steiner. Oh, it's fantastic, isn't it? It's brilliant. So, yeah, and you've got lots of loud We Will Rock You music about this point. This is Silverstone again, going into Brooklands, going into Luffield, and then eventually Woodcote as you come out of Luffield. And it's going to say, I think, F1 coming summer 2025. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Brad Pitt, F1, summer 2025. I mean, it looks good, doesn't it? And I like the fact that they're talking about all the classic Ferrari, Mercedes, McLaren, Formula One teams and how they're fast in a straight line, and he doesn't care about danger. He's just gonna do it anyway. Obviously, they got the crash tests, haven't they, in Formula One? But still, yeah, and that's I imagine that could be his love interest or team boss or engineer even, because she seems to be on the pit wall. We'll get into the cast in a minute, but here that very much looks like Monza, if I'm honest. There, as we scroll down to the pit the pit boxes, there is that's the pit garage. That is that guy there. I think he's going to be Brad Pitt's teammate, and it's very fast. Isn't it? That could be anywhere from Silverstone, Hungary, or Monza. It looks like testing. That's coming out the Silverstone pits, definitely. Let me see, let's forward it a tiny bit more. That's Silverstone. That looks to be on the national pit straight going into Copse. But then here, yeah, oh no, where has it gone? Here, I mean, here looks, yeah, that's coming out of Luffield, probably into Woodcote. So that is, it looks like it's wet. It looks, that's Silverstone again though. You can almost tell, it's a Silverstone, it's so unique. That's definitely Silverstone. You can tell by obviously the black and white curbs, and that is Maggots, Beckett's, and Chapel, the three really fast corners. The actual car they're using itself is not actually an F1 car. It's an F2 car with, I think, almost like a Mercedes-esque F1 body kit. Mercedes helping them design their Apex Grand Prix car. That's on the grid at Silverstone. The team boss is there. I'm assuming they're the team boss. Brad Pitt looking really, really intense. This is definitely Monza. Going under the tunnel, well, no, not really the tunnel, under the bridge, and that is definitely Hungary. I recognise that they filmed Le Mans as in the Gran Turismo. It was Le Mans, but it was really Hungary. They filmed at Hungary there for the Gran Turismo film. Once again, another really good film. There we go, spinning. That is, there's Max Verstappen. You've got Sergio Perez, Fernando Alonso, Leclerc. Carlos Sainz. Wow, that's definitely at Silverstone because you can see the Silverstone wing there. That is during I think the 2023 British Grand Prix are all lining up for the not the grid as such. That's when they all line up for the national anthem. And this is in the way. It looks like that could be Hungary, but I'm not 100% sure. Could be Hungary. That's also a Red Bull is racing, isn't it? Yeah, Oracle. That is very much a Red Bull. Not this year's, obviously. You don't have the big humps there. And that is Eau Rouge. Air Rouge and in Spa. I mean, this looks good. Now, I think this could be Hungary or made to look somewhere else. But what's interesting here is you've got his teammate. I'm assuming he's really pulling him against the wall. I mean, look at that. That is very Michael Schumacher. That is very Michael Schumacher, Rubens Barrichello-esque, isn't it? I mean, yeah, look at that. Oh, my gosh, you can't get any more closer than that. That's his. I'm assuming that's his mechanic. That's one of the team bosses, maybe. There's Günther Steiner. Cameo for Haas. It even says Haas on there. And that's him racing. That looks that's his team. That's a Williams he's racing there. On the inside of a Williams. Oh, it looks amazing. It looks so good. Who's he racing there? I don't know who's racing there. Is that? Can we? Yeah, that's him. No, that's too far. That could be an Aston coming by, couldn't it? That's obviously in the pit box. That's his teammate coming in the pits. And that's obviously him at Silverstone racing his teammate. There is crowd there. Yes, that's probably during a race. Maybe a practice session. Fairly bit too intense for a practice session, though. And then obviously we've got where it talks about the date, so to speak. So, I mean, they're clips. They're very much clips from the film. Let's have a look at the filming locations. So you've got the filming locations. Let me just grab that a second. Can we zoom in at all? Yes, you've got Italy and Hungary. I was right about that. Silverstone, Florida Beach, Pappas Drive-In, Daytona International. There's two more. Okay, we've got Florida and London, England. Okay, and okay, that's not too bad then. I imagine I think they've finished. I think they've surely finished filming now. Here is the director, Joseph Kosinski. He is the director whose uncompromising style has quickly made a mark in the filmmaking zeitgeist. He did Top Gun Maverick, of all things. Oblivion he did as well. Lady Gaga, Hold My Hand, Only the Brave. Tron Legacy as well. I mean, yeah, I think that's in fairly safe hands, if I'm honest. Now, F1 2025, these are just some of the screenshots, as you can see. Yeah, teeth. As you can see here, there's Carlos Sainz. That's a pretty cool screenshot. You've got Max Verstappen. That's them, obviously, on the grid for the national anthem. Oh, that's a nice one, isn't it? Shaking Max Verstappen's hand. Awesome. Yeah, that's. I mean, it's all pretty cool. There is on the Silverstone grid again. It does look. I like the look of it. Writer stars Brad Pitt, Kerry Condon, Javier. I think he's gonna be the team boss, maybe. Who knows? I mean, do they have? I mean, his name is Sonny, isn't it? In the cast, well, the stars. Do they have a full-on cast? Let's get top cast. Yeah, Sonny Hayes, and the other one is calculated. Jodie. Joshua Pierce is going to be his teammate's name. Rico Fazio. Is Lewis Hamilton out there? Is Lewis Hamilton actually in? Oh, I've got wrong about it. Is Lewis Hamilton actually? He's down as one of the cast. Hamilton's down as one of the cast. Does that mean he's actually in the film? Okay. Lewis Hamilton, unless obviously all the F1 drivers are going to feature in there at some point. So every F1 driver is going to have their own IMDb page. That'd be pretty cool. The storyline is it follows a Formula One driver who comes out of retirement to mentor and team with a younger driver. It's very much like Driven. If you ever saw that with Sylvester Stallone, where he mentors a young driver. It says here, filming took place during the weekend of the British Grand Prix in July at Silverstone. A garage was set up for the fictional Formula One team, and this garage was set up between the garages of the Mercedes and Ferrari teams. F1 racer Sir Hammers Lewis noticed Brad Pitt hanging around the track looking at cars, talking with people before Hamilton was eventually introduced to him. In an interview with Jimmy Kimmel, it says, Hamilton said that he had an interest in the movie business, mentioned this to Pitt, who showed immediate enthusiasm on the spot. They were discussing the project. Eventually, Hamilton was brought on as a producer. Brad Pitt has been a fan of auto racing. Yeah, we know that. It was originally set to star alongside Tom Cruise in Go Like Hell, but the project fell apart due to budget reasons and later became Le Mans 66 in 2019. Is that Ferrari versus Ford, isn't it? Pitt has produced and narrated a MotoGP documentary, Hitting the Apex, and in 2016 Pitt had the honour of taking a lap around the circuit. Oh wow, that's cool. After it was 30 million, the biggest salary of his career. Killers of Napoleon Argyle had been confirmed in release. Okay, I mean, I think it all looks really, really good. So, I mean, we will definitely be looking at trailers and keep an eye out on more news about the film. If you want also. If you're not a massive film aficionado, because there are going to be other YouTube channels, but I'm definitely keeping my eye on this film. I can't wait to watch. We did that, I think. I was really looking forward to Gran Turismo as well. Maybe we'll review that one day. Anyway, if you like and subscribe, that would be amazing. If you do either of them, you're a world champion. If you do both, you're a multiple world champion in our eyes. We'll speak to you soon. Thank you very much.